Hey guys, it's that time of year again. It is time for makeup inventory. So I first did this back in 2012 and I still have my list here. This is the original inventory that I first took when I was like, you know what? I am tired of hoarding makeup. I need to stop this and I need to do something about it. So that's why this came about. So at the very top here, it says 120 lipsticks. So if you're not familiar with like exactly what this is about, basically you just pull out all your makeup and you count in each category how many products you have for that category. And it's just a real eye-opener to kind of see exactly where you stand and how much you actually have. All right, let's go ahead and get to this. I'm gonna start with lipstick first. I have 5 Revlon, 5 MAC that are currently in use, and then these 3 MAC lipsticks came from Back to MAC. So basically it was, you know, you save up the 6 empties, turn them in, and then I would pick out a free lipstick. So that's why these 3 are still in their packages. And when I did that, I made sure to only choose colors that I wear all the time, like almost on a daily basis. And then I have these over here that are kind of like mixed brand, like a YSL, Buxom. This one I got in Thailand, and a couple of Too Faced nude lipsticks that I wear all the time, and then these 4 Buxom lipsticks. So these are like the 2 lip foundations and then the 2 Buxom regular, what do they call that now? The full-on lipsticks? I don't know. Anyway, so okay, we've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 lipsticks today versus my old inventory, which was 120. Alright, now for non-MAC eyeshadow singles, I used to have 103, and now I have 6. These are 6 eyeshadow singles from Bobbi Brown. Next we have nail polish. I used to have 99 nail polishes. I don't know how many I have right now, so I've got to count these and find out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 32 nail polishes now, and that includes my top coat and base coats. Next we have MAC eyeshadows, so let me grab those. So I have 3 quads of MAC eyeshadows. So we've got 4, 8, 12. So 12 MAC eyeshadows versus 69 I used to have. Alright, now on to blushes. I used to have 58. Oh my, I'm afraid of blushes because that is my downfall. I love blush. Alright, let me pull all those out and count them up for you. Alright guys, so here are all of my blushes. I have powder blushes on this side and cream blushes on that side. These are the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. I have 5 of those. I have 3 MAC blushes. 1 which is from their permanent line, which is Gingerly, one of my all-time favorite blushes. And then these 2, Pressed Amber and Ripe Peach, are both limited edition. So once those are gone, which I've been working on using those up, so once those are gone, that's it. And then the cream blushes, I have a couple of Josie Maran let's see, these are the Coconut Watercolor Cheek Jellies. And then the Becca Beach Tint Shimmer Soufflés, 3 of those. Which one I kind of use as a combination like highlight and blush. So that's sort of a actually some of these are kind of multi-purpose. So these are also, because you can use these on your lips. But I usually mostly use them on my cheeks. But anyway, these are the Becca Beach Tints, and then 2, let's see, this is Bronze Goddess Cream Blush, and then a Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks. But once again, I only use that for cheeks, so I only count it as a blush. Alright, so we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blushes. Alright, now onto lip glosses. I used to have 33. And now I have 5. I have 2 full-size Buxom, which is Dolly and Samantha, and then 1 little mini Dolly, and then these 2 from Pacifica, which are Beach Kiss and Opal. I like having 5 lip glosses, much better than 33. Now we're on to lip liners. I used to have 29 lip liners, and now I have 5. So I have these 4 big ones here, and then this little one, which is actually just a refill for this one, and that's it. Now we're on to highlighters. I used to have 24, and this one will be an easy one. Now I have 1. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And so that is my one and only highlighter. For eyeliners, I used to have 23 a couple of years ago, and now I have 2. Now we're on to false lashes. I used to have 23. I keep all my false lashes in this box, so let me get this open for you. So I have 4 pair of lashes here. There's 3 here, and there should be 1 pair in here. So there was 4 that I had for the longest time, just up until recently is kind of what I was maintaining. And then my friend Carissa just sent me these, which I'm super stoked on, and I can't wait to play with these. So have you guys tried these out yet? The Social Eyes? They are so cool. There's lots of really awesome styles. So looking forward to playing with those. So I think all together now I have 14 lashes. I think there's 10 here. let's see, there's 6, yep, 10, okay. So I have a total of 14 pair of false lashes. Next we're doing bronzers. I used to have 18 and now I have 3. I've got Benefit Hoola, Becca Bronzing Skin Perfector, and Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. Next we're on to mascaras. I had 17 before, and now I have 4 mascaras, which is actually 3 more than I really want. I only want to have 1 at a time, but here's what's going on. I've got this one that's almost gone, my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I love that one. It's my favorite drugstore mascara, and since that one was almost running out, I ended up getting this one when Sephora's sale was going on just recently. They had that little like VIB sale or whatever, so I took advantage of that and got a mascara since it was something that I was going to be needing to purchase soon anyway. And that one is pretty expensive, so I figure why not save when I can. So that's the Lancome Hypnose Drama, my favorite high-end mascara. And then these two are just 2 little deluxe size samples, and so those, like, none of these have been opened yet. So I only have 1 open at a time, so as soon as that one's gone, then I'm going to move on to that one. Now let's take a look at eyeshadow palettes. Okay, I have all my palettes out. So I used to have 12 eyeshadow palettes and now I have 5. So I have the 3 Naked palettes, the Too Faced Natural Eye palette, and the Becca Ombre Nudes, which this one has been my absolute favorite palette. Like, it's so simple and all the colors are matte and they're neutral and they're gorgeous, and yeah, that's probably going to be my December favorite, so I'm sure you'll be seeing that again very soon. Alright, so those are all my palettes. Now, what is next? What is next here? Let's see, palettes, primers. Okay, next is eye primers. For eye primers, before I had 7 and now I have 3. So these last freaking forever. I swear it takes forever to use up even just one of these little tiny samples. So still working on that one, and then these 2, well, my friend sent me that one. That's how I ended up with all these. And then these little ones came, like, I don't know, deluxe samples like in the past when I've ordered something. Alright, so 3 eyeshadow primers. Now we're on to brow products. I had 4 before and now I have 2. Both of the ones I have are by Anastasia. I have the pencil, this is the Brow Wiz, and then the Dip Brow Pomade. Both of them are in the color taupe, and I like having both of them because they give kind of different effects. This one is the one I use if I want kind of like a stronger brow. It's just quick and easy to do using the pomade. And then the Brow Wiz is really easy to use when you're traveling. It also has a little brush on one end, which I loved having that. I took this to the Philippines with me, and that was really handy, very lightweight. And also the actual tip of the pencil itself is super thin, like more thin than any other pencil I've had, so you can get those really fine strokes, and so it just gives a really natural look. Oh, here I am doing a review in the middle of my inventory. So both of these are awesome, and I like having the 2 of them, so I wouldn't want to drop down to just one because I think they both have their merit. Next we have foundations. I have 1 foundation. I used to have 3. So the one that I have is Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup, and this is in the color Neutral. 9 Neutral. I like this one a lot and I've been sticking with this. I've had the same one for a long time actually, so I think that it should be running out pretty soon. I don't know if I'll get the same one again or if I'll try something else, but I only want to have 1 foundation at a time. I do know that. So next we have powders, and I have to skip that one because I actually don't have a powder right now. I finished my old Chanel powder and then I never purchased another one, so no powders. And then concealers, I think I still have 2 concealers, so let me grab those. So I have 2 concealers, the Bobbi Brown corrector, which I don't know if you call that a concealer or if it's just a corrector, but I just use that one for under the eyes, and I guess it does fall into the category of concealers, I suppose. But it doesn't have that, I don't know, it doesn't have that same kind of brightening effect as their actual creamy concealer, which I really miss. I would like to get that one again after I finish this one. And then this one is Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is their waterproof concealer. So this one I use for like anywhere on the face, you know, any irritations or breakouts or anything like that. So that one is really handy for that. So 2 different uses. Oops, where did it go? There we go. So 2 different uses, and I don't mind having 2 different concealers. Alright guys, so that was my entire makeup collection that you just saw. We went over every single item that I have, and I think we have made quite a bit of progress here. So instead of 120 lipsticks, I now have 22. Instead of 103 eyeshadow singles that are non-MAC, I now have 6. Instead of 99 nail polishes, I have 32. Instead of 69 MAC eyeshadows, I have 12. Blushes, 58. Blushes now, 17. 33 lip glosses versus 5, 29 lip liners versus 5, 24 highlighters versus 1. Let's see, eyeliners, 23 eyeliners versus 2. False lashes, 23 versus 14. Instead of 18 bronzers, I now have 3. Instead of 17 mascaras, there's 4. 12 eyeshadow palettes before, now there's 5. 7 eye primers, now I have 3. Brow products, 4 before, now it's 2, and 2 is good. At first I thought maybe I only needed 1, but no, I like having 2. I like to have options. And then used to have 3 foundations, now it's down to 1. And then, powders, no powders, so that's a 0. And then concealers, 2 concealers, still have 2 concealers. So there you have my new updated makeup inventory, and that's what I'm going to stick to, and if I drop below it then fine, but I'm not going to go above it, above those numbers. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys go, and if you do any of these videos, I would love to see it. I love watching these kind of videos, so post in the comments below if you do this, and then I will go to your channel and check it out and watch. So I'm going to let you guys go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!